Hey y'all, it's your girl Just Bree coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Alright, so I'm gonna do a reaction to Kendra G, Fair Use, Fair Use, Fair Use. Make sure you go over there and check her out.
The Woman King now has an A+ cinema score and is certified fresh with an audience score of 99%. It's exhilarating.
Hello, you ready, girl?
That movie, rather. Okay, so Fair Use. Shout out to Kendra G. Go to her channel, check it out, and let's get into it.
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, boo. What's your name?
Sonia.
Sonia, where you calling me from, baby?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. How old are you?
I'm 54.
54. Okay, you look good. Stop moving the phone, though, boo.
Okay. I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Girl, I've been watching you. I seen you and I tapped in. And I actually been on some dating sites trying to date and stuff because I'm new to Houston. And I don't know nobody. And so, I've been watching you, girl. I can't believe you picked me.
Yeah.
I'm shaking.
Don't be shaking, girlfriend.
Can I be transparent?
You sure can.
Okay, I'm going to be myself because I don't know nobody else to be. So, just.
That's how I roll. That's how I roll. But it's the easiest
thing. I'm shaking.
I myself too. Some people like the self that I am, and some people don't rock with the self I am. But at the end of the day, all I can be is myself. Let's do it. Sonia, what you do for a living, honey?
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay, you're a hairstylist. You have any children?
I have four children. They're grown.
Okay, how old are your kids?
28, 27, 26, and Destiny just turned 24.
Okay, all by the same man?
Yes.
Was you once married?
I was married for 15 years.
When did you get divorced?
I got divorced. My divorce was finalized 2014.
Why did you guys? I mean, we don't have to answer, but I'm nosy. Why did you guys get divorced?
It was good times, bad times. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot. So I need somebody to write me a book, but everybody already know. So I know this is gonna be nationwide, but everybody already know. My ex-husband murdered my friend.
Oh my God.
Right. So
was you cheating on him?
No.
So you said it was your friend. Why did he murder your friend?
I think it was like it had a lot to do with just things that were going on. They knew each other during their childhood, growing up, going to school, and I don't know. Really, I don't know if it was I know you, we know each other.
What?
This what y'all doing, and a power thing. I don't know.
So was he your friend or was he your ex-husband's friend?
Well, my ex-husband grew up with him. He was somebody like you went to school with. You know what I'm saying? They weren't.
And then you guys became close friends? And you guys became close friends?
I knew him growing up as well. And we started kicking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going.
Ho. This bitch just said they wasn't cheating, but now she's saying they was kicking it. What the hell? Like, why? Why? Just tell the fucking truth. If you're gonna tell the story at all, tell the goddamn truth. The hell is you talking about?
Like, I can kick it, man. My ex wasn't together no more. I can kick it with who I want to kick it with.
So you and your ex-husband were divorced at this time?
Yes.
Oh my God. She made it sound like they was married. The hell?
Oh, okay. And then this guy, you started to date him?
Yeah.
And he was jealous and he murdered him?
Yes.
So was he in jail?
Allegedly now. It ended up being a manslaughter charge.
Is he in jail?
He's out. He went and served his time. He's out. He's remarried. And you know what I'm saying? It fucked me up. It fucked me up. Like, it changed the whole dynamics of my life. You know what I'm saying? It did something to me. However, I've relocated to Houston. I'm trying to date, but I was fucked up, man. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, strong.
Wait, no, she didn't say I was fucked up, Mike. Where are you from when you say Maine instead of man? What area? What part of the country? But yo, I mean, the nigga that tried to date, the nigga that tried to date her child, he better be laying low.
Struggling. You know, I was diagnosed with PTSD, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My life is a movie. So
Did you go to therapy for all this?
I've been going to therapy for like the last 10 years, and I've learned different ways to cope with a lot of stuff. It still bothers me. I couldn't get a man or date in my hometown because nobody would fucking date me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody knew him, everybody knew me, everybody knew the other guy, everybody, you know, we was a thing in my hometown, right? So everybody, you know, now, you know, the first thing they're gonna say, you know, her ex killed her boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to date again. So,
Do you feel like, okay, how many years ago was this?
that was 10 years ago.
Okay, so have you dated since that scenario?
No.
Do you, I mean, rightfully so, I feel as though any man would be cautious, rightfully so.
Right.
Do
I
you
can't blame them, you know what I'm saying? That's another part. That's why I moved to Houston, you know what I'm saying? I put all that behind me, my past behind me. I raised my kids, they good. My homegirl lives here. She opened up her home to me and was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come on out here. Let's, you know, it's time for us to live. You know what I'm saying? You 50, I was 53. Like, you know, it's time to go. So, yeah. So now I'm here. I've been here a year. It was a year July. And, like, I can't find, like, men won't approach me. Like,
well,
Shit, no.
what kind of men are you looking for? Well, let me
The
see
hell
something.
you think they
Sonia
gonna
Houston,
approach you by putting yourself on this damn camera now? Telling this story? Shit.
54, hairstylist, 4 children, was once married. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
April 2nd, I'm an Aries.
Aries. So that's deep, Sonia. I mean, it's 10 years removed. You say your ex-husband has moved on and remarried. So do you feel like he has moved on from you? Like
No,
he hasn't moved on from you.
no,
What?
Why do you say that?
because I know.
Oh.
I've had several conversations with him. You know what I'm saying?
Conversations with
It's
him.
bad. Like, oh my God,
Bitch, he would have my number. How the fuck is he even getting in contact with you? I don't care about no kids. You better not tell him my number. You better not tell him where I'm at. I don't care about the kids. The kids we got involved together. It don't matter. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see ever. And no, you can't have my number. And you better not tell him where I live. What the hell? Don't come. You gonna block you on Facebook, Instagram. You block. See, that's what I don't understand about people. Cause I got a cousin like this too, and this irritates my soul. You claim you over and done with somebody, but yet and still, they still able to reach out and touch you somehow. Bitch, no. When I'm done, I'm done. You don't get in touch with me. Ain't no reaching out. No.
it's a hot mess.
It's a hot mess, and
Yeah,
she out here looking for another man to be a part of the hot mess. And then you done been in therapy for 10 years. What the hell is going on here?
And you know what I'm saying? I still have love for him. I'm not in love with him. He still like me, like the man, like I know. I'm not, I mean, I know. I know what I'm talking about.
I love you dearly. I feel as though no man is gonna want to put himself in that position, especially with you confirming that he still has a hold over you.
Exactly. Like you coming on here, listen. I'm all about transparency to a certain extent, y'all. It's just some shit you don't share. First of all, and I mean, she could have kept that. If she really serious about looking for somebody, she could have kept that information to herself.
And you're saying that.
Okay, no. I didn't say that. I didn't say he got a
What?
hold. Did you say a hold?
Well, as in he still cares about you, and it would
And
potentially bother him if you date
he's
somebody
still
else.
able to touch it, reach
No,
out to
no,
you.
no. He's remarried.
I know, and that's why I asked you, did you feel like he had let you go? And you said no, he still
Oh,
wants you.
oh, I didn't hear you correct. He's remarried. I'm in
Okay.
the state. I'm a whole on the whole. That's in the past, but that's over with. That's over with.
No, but you still want him. You want it to be known that he still wants you. So what the hell? What the hell? Cause you want the bitch to know? What? Like, what are we? I mean, the new wife. Like, what are you trying to prove? Talking about he still wants you. That should be neither here nor there. Who cares if he still wants you? You have moved on. You claim he have. So why even bring this bullshit up? It's a bunch of cap.
Okay, so I mean I have to replay back this live, but I can't remember how I asked the question directly, but what I was asking you was, is he over you? And then to my knowledge, you said no, he's not over you.
He's over me, but he still be looking and shit. Like, don't be asking no questions and shit. Like,
What?
leave me alone. Like, go, you know what I'm saying?
So he's still interested in who you date.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
So that's what I'm saying. The fact that you were saying he allegedly killed your last boyfriend, it was 10 years ago. He is married. So I thought maybe he had left his hold that he had over you. But you're also saying he still wants to know who you're dating. So any guy watching this, I'm quite sure is going to be cautious.
I wouldn't say he's watching who I'm dating, but I was married to him. We do have 4 kids, and he like, and like he like to call and check up on me and stuff, and you know, hey, it's your birthday and stuff. But it causes a problem because I can't have a grown relationship with him, and I think it's okay for him to call me, even though he did whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? He's the father of my 4 children. I feel like we should be able to have a conversation. We got 5 grandchildren, but that causes a whole problem. So to me, like, why you still checking on me and you know what I'm saying, and calling, and but that don't necessarily mean he still like me or do it.
Sonia, what kind of man are you looking for?
I'm looking for a nice gentleman, an honest man, that's loyal, um, that's a Christian man, you know, a friend, somebody I can kick it with. I want to date. Like, I'm getting older. I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying? I like to, you know, I need a man to tell me, you know, hey, beautiful, let's go out to dinner tonight, or let's go out of town. You know, I want to be treated like a queen. I deserve it. Like, damn, I don't got that many more summers. I got about 50 more, but dang, like, you feel me, Kendra?
I feel you. I feel you. And I really have a heart for you because, but I'm just being honest. If I was a guy, nope.
So that's a wrap. Like, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not God. I don't make decisions of life, right? So I'll never tell anybody what's not impossible. But I'm just being like, I mean, I think what you're saying, he was married and it was 10 years ago. And if he didn't have if you would have said, I don't think he has his hold on me anymore, that might have helped. But you kind of alluded to the fact he still be checking on you. He still might be jealous. So that's where the red flag still lives.
I could be wrong.
Well, I don't know if I'm trying to find out if you're wrong, child.
Huh?
If I was a man, I don't know if I want to take that risk to find out if you're wrong.
The man is he married. He in a whole other state. I'm in a whole new.
Okay, well, let me just. Okay, here's the deal. Y'all know if y'all meet anybody on the show, it's at your own will. You have your own decision. I ain't reliable for nothing. You make your own decision of who you reach out to, and that's that. Kendra ain't reliable for shit. Let me say that.
Okay.
What is your deal breaker, Sonia?
I don't want to deal with nobody that's just, you know what I'm saying, ain't got shit going for themselves. That's you know what I'm saying, bad teeth. I don't want to no. I like a nice smile, a nice smelling guy, know how to dress, and you know what I'm saying, respect, act like a man supposed to act. You know, a gentleman.
Do you want him to be in Houston?
I would like for him to be in Houston.
Okay, you want him to be in Houston. What's the age range you would date?
I say about 47 to maybe 55.
47 to 55. They want to know, have you been drinking tonight?
No.
Okay, they were asking me that in the comments.
Smoking weed.
Huh?
I've been smoking weed.
Oh, you've been smoking weed. Okay. Does this guy have to look a certain way?
Yeah, he needs to be, you know, clean cut. Don't be, you know what I'm saying, nice haircut, nice teeth, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I want him to look nice at all times. Like, because I'm going to look nice, you know what I'm saying?
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Huh?
Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Well, you know, just he need to be able to take care of himself.
Where the hell did they say she was for? Did she say she was from? That's what I want to
do
know.
what he need to do as a man. You know, be a man. You know, have some change. I like to go out. Like I like to, you know what I'm saying, go shopping, get my nails.
I love curly hair on Kendra. That's just a side note. I do not like that flat or that like wavy bouncy. I love this crinkly look on her. Anyway, off topic.
Nails done and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That don't really.
Where is she
Not
from?
a broke man. No.
Sonia, give me the Kendra cam where we see your full body.
Okay. I'm a BBW.
Oh, you look thin though. Put the camera down and then walk. You're thick. Okay, can you put the camera down and then walk backwards?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay, we see you, Sonia. Ooh, we see you, boo. All right, Sonia. Your last relationship. Oh God, this is a crazy question. Was your last relationship the guy that was that your last relationship? Okay, what was your last relationship?
It was with this other guy.
Okay.
It was I was going with him 2014. I really liked him too.
What happened with
that?
He
was a cheater.
He was a cheater.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't gotta answer this question, but when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I had a one night stand about a week ago.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, is that person an option? Is he an option for something long term?
Nah. It was just a one night stand. I just really wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, if I still, you know what I'm saying, because I've been here a year, I don't know nobody, so this guy. And I just wanted to just make sure I was still, you know what I'm saying, because I know I done got a little older. And but I'm straight. It was a one night stand.
Okay.
And that's all I wanted it to be.
Okay. All right. So Sonia.
Yeah.
Wow. Why do you think you're single?
Well, I know. Well, first of all, I don't really know too many people in Houston. I haven't really just been out. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a few places, but like I said, I haven't met any guys. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's because I don't know.
Okay, let me just mention. I think she's a pretty decent looking woman. I love the braids. I even think the color of the braids is matches her skin tone. But she has some ugly nails. I cannot stop looking at her nails. They are ugly. And oh child, that's all I got
Like I haven't met nobody, or it's because of me. Like I know how to. I don't know. I really don't know. Why? Is it because I'm older? I think that's it.
Well, I'm not trying to be funny.
Okay.
It's because your ex-husband killed your boyfriend, girl.
Yeah, I know.
to
That's in a whole nother city though.
I don't give a damn if
You
it happened in a
still
whole nother
white?
country.
Yeah, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool if I don't, you know what I'm saying? Cause I've been like by myself now. So it's cool if I don't. I'm just trying to date. You know what I'm saying? And trying to at least have some fun before
I
it's over. Damn, that ruined my life already. It's not gonna stop.
Girl, I don't know, but you might have to get your sex toy collection up.
Yeah,
It's funny, but it's not funny. It's so messed up because it's funny, but it's not funny because it's not her fault at all. Okay, it's so not her fault. But she said, "Get your toy collection up." Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm not mad. I don't even have any. I'm gonna go and give me some.
Well, let me ask this last question. Maybe we can redeem yourself with this question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, I'm fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a good time. I know how to cook. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, take care of a man. I know what a man wants. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know. And I'm a good woman. I'm a good God. I believe in God. He's a good, yeah, all of that. So I'm a good catch.
Okay. Listen, I have to say this again, only because of the delicacy of her
I'm
past story. Anybody that reaches out to you, it is on their own merit. I am not liable for anything. And I appreciate your transparency. So you
yeah.
did lay it out there. So any guy that does reach out to you, he does know your past, which I believe is awesome that you at least share that information. So but listen, I believe in a higher power, and I'm not that higher power, and anything is possible. And I do pray that companionship from a male companion could be in a blessing from God for you. I do. Just
In spite of all the child, the craziness. I mean, it's not her fault what happened, and she genuinely seems like a good person. So, I mean, I would agree with that prayer. That's right.
I will understand why men will be potentially cautious.
Okay.
All right. So how do you want the guy that is brave enough to reach out to you to reach out to you?
I think they gotta hit me up on IG.
All right, let's get into the comment section, the infamous comment section that is Kendra G's comment section. Let's go. RM says the fact that she still has love for him is proof that she knew this man was capable of murder. She thinks it's cute that he stalks her. She likes it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I got that feeling too. Like, bitch, what is you happy that he? I mean, why are you happy to tell that story? Um, no man in his right mind would even converse with her. She keeps saying he is in another state, as if buses, planes, trains, and automobiles have ceased to exist. Immature and dangerous. Just my thoughts and opinions. So don't she got a channel? Even though I find it odd she was so eager to share that murder story, I'm glad she did, and I hope she continues to share the story with every man, woman, dog, pet, rat. Living and not living things she comes across, so everyone knows up front not to deal with. hates this person. Kendra, how do you want the guy who is brave enough to reach out to you? Oh, just my thoughts and opinions again. It's disgusting how nonchalant she is over the fact that a man lost his life due to her trifling behavior. Yeah, she did seem like, oh, I mean, girl, it's not a laughing matter. She loves the drama and attention. She behaves as though she's enamored by the fact her ex-husband still wants her and killed a man for her. Men, please avoid women like this at all costs. She's not even worth a booty call. Ooh, child. So Leah says, I honestly believe she needs a team of therapists. She definitely needs one who will open her eyes to realize she doesn't need to communicate with that man at all. She has adults, not children. He needs a therapist too, so he can move the freak on. She needs to realize that forgiveness doesn't mean you have to continue dealing with the person. Exactly. Like, y'all got adults. I don't care if you got grandkids. I don't want no parts of you. Lose my number, my name, my address, lose everything. Them kids better not give you my number. I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. Shit. I mean, my sister mother hated our father, but and he ain't do nothing nowhere near to this foolishness. And bitch, she never. She made sure she never had no communication with him. I mean, the bare minimum, and I mean the bare minimum, child. She hated my father guts. And he didn't do nothing nowhere near close to this. And what he did do was shit happened 40 years ago when he did it. Monique says she thought it was hard before. Imagine after people see her on the show, it just got 1,000 times harder. Child, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you come on here? Now you done ruined your chances even more. The fact that you listen, regardless if you agree or not, age is a factor, especially when it comes to women. Um, you know what I'm saying? Your level of attractiveness and whatever other things a man of character would consider. Um, it just drops on top of this. Chabu. Courtney Gray says she cheated. The murder happened 10 years. Well, she claims she didn't cheat. First, she told the story one way, so who the hell knows? Because the way she told it, it sounded like she cheated. But then when Kendra asked her again, she's like, oh, no, 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 we weren't married. The murder happened 10 years ago, but she didn't divorce. But she did divorce 8 years ago. She took responsibility for it and minimized the murder, which diminished the man's life. This woman doesn't never do anything wrong. It's all your fault and then seeks revenge. She's too dangerous in many ways. Lakeisha says it's a hot mess, but I have a feeling she appreciates the attention her ex gives her. She was happy to share. Right. She was happy to share that story. Like, what? Mark Eggerson says, you know it's bad when Kendra has to do a date at your own risk disclaimer. T. Anderson says, men, come on, it's 2022. With all the information on YouTube alone, if you get involved with this woman or any woman like this, you deserve everything you get. Oh, Lord. Teddy says this is one of the most off the rails and disturbing interviews I've seen. Kendra G. I'm at a loss for words. Nettie, that's me, says it's crazy how the murderer was able to get remarried with no problem. I would be scared every night laying next to him. How exactly? Like, what the hell? But women, yeah, women are desperate. Oh, good point. Femi says there's three sides to a story, and his will be different. Manslaughter is very different from murder. That's true. That is true. At this rate, the way she was telling the story, who the hell knows what the hell the truth is? The way she was telling it, because she was all over the damn place. Boss Black says they knew each other and grew up together and had known each other for years. Sound like a triangle to me, child. Her ex-husband is now remarried, but still tied to her by the children. She needs to heal and keep that story to herself. No man in his right mind will touch her with a murderous ex. I am Monica says, what I find fascinating is the ex-husband is already remarried after a prison term, and she's still trying to heal from what he did. Goes to show that there's always a woman out there willing to pick up a piece of trash. The men out the street, men have no incentive to get together. So as long as these women exist. Anthony Williams says, I think she will tell the true story. I think she messed around with his friend being sneaky, and the man acted out and murdered his ass behind her. He's obviously wrong, of course, but her ass played a major part in what went down. She got some weird ass energy. Child. It's all about says Sonya drove me crazy with the you know what I'm saying. Where is she from? Kendra, you better get in these comment section. Get in this comment section, girl. So now we have to start asking people, so have you ever murdered anyone or had someone murdered because of you? Ooh, child. She has some spiritual stuff going on. She said she was divorced in 2014, which means she was cheating on her husband because she said this happened 10 years ago. That's 2012 from today. When she was asked, were they divorced already, she answered yes, which is a lie. Her ex husband killed the other guy because the friend was sleeping with the married woman. The ex husband, which is her. Child, she had them dates. she she had them dates all over the place. But Bafaba says this woman is a huge risk. She's still entertaining her ex. We didn't even need to hear the murder story, but she was quick to tell it. I think she gets an ego boost off of it. She damn sure was getting something off of telling that damn story because I was like, ooh, bitch. She just, I mean, yeah, she was giving me a ego boost and a pride and everything else. Candy says, if my ex murdered someone I was dating, he could never speak to me again. I don't care how many kids we had together. Girl, please, that man lost his life for what? Probably was using him to make her ex jealous. Hello, you better preach. You better preach. Vincent Wise says, all I hear is me, 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 I. She barely expressed remorse for the man murdered. Imagine dying over her. Child. I guess I'll take back what I said about the prayer. um, Yeah, she sounded like she was telling a bunch of damn lies, child. All right. That's it for this reaction video. Make sure y'all get in the comment section and holler at your girl. Talk to me now. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. All right? All right, let's